Hello everyone and welcome to Plaisir's flower channel. Today we're going to do something really quick but fun and show you how to do wrapping for a hand-tied bouquet. Peonies right now are in season. They're absolutely beautiful. Honestly, peonies don't even need any additional leaves, foliage or anything else added to them. You can just have them on their own, but these ones are a little bit small. They haven't fully opened yet, so I'm going to add some beautiful roses to them and some eucalyptus or even some of the blue stars. So you take your peonies. I'm going to cut them a bit shorter because I've taken all the leaves off so they would last longer, and they look quite bare without their leaves. So we're going to put them together in different heights. And our gorgeous roses, look at these roses, they're just massive. Actually, I'm going to put these down and flex my roses first and then do the peonies, because I need both hands for this job. So flexing roses, you just turn the petals over, but make sure that your flowers are either, your roses are either fully opened to be able to do this, or you keep them out in room temperature for several hours. If they're straight out of the fridge and if they're tight, they're not going to flex very well, and the petals will break. Look at this. Wow. There's one. So all you have to do is gently turn the petals outwards, and that's called flexing. So we're going to do a few of these to add to our beautiful peonies. I just love this variety of rose. It's called Espérance, and it's massive. It's probably the biggest rose you'll see size-wise. And when they fully open, they're honestly magnificent. Look at that. Okay. And one more, and we're going to leave a few of them unflexed. You don't need to flex all of them, but this adds volume to your bouquet because your peonies are not fully opened yet, so this will give a little bit more volume. We actually, if you've been following us, you saw before from previous videos that our backdrop was full of flowers on the wall. But we had one of our nice viewers give us a comment that it was too distracting for him and he couldn't really see very well the end results. So I've removed, we listened to you, I've removed some of the ones in the backdrop, and hopefully that helps clear it up. Okay, so let's start with a few of our peonies, some roses. Just a very quick bouquet, nothing too complicated. You always turn, and you want to make sure when you're making a bouquet that all of your flowers are at different levels so you can really see them. Yeah, so don't think that they have to be really tight all the time. Loosen it up, and then you can tie it later. This is just for you to look and see if you like the look of it, so try it, and once you're happy with the positioning, then you can tie it up. I traditionally don't tie anything up very tight because I like them to look, you know, to have movement like this, but you're welcome to. Some florists and some people like them really, really tight. So it's up to you. It's a personal preference. Now, I really like this blue star. I also like the bit of the hint of gray that it has. That's why I like eucalyptus as well, because it gives it a really nice, it's a nice complement to your variety of pink flowers that you have. The pink Espérance and the pink peonies, they're of a different shade of pink, so the gray, I feel that it really adds to it and complements it. That's it. We're not going to do anything more than this. I'm just going to cut them so that they're all the same size. Short and sweet. And now we're going to wrap them. Okay. Wrapping also, I don't like it to be too involved and too complicated. So I'm going to show you what I do, which is pretty simple. So this is florist wrapping paper, which is waterproof. And you take a sheet like this and you fold it, not fully, but like so, best you can. And you put your flowers down. You see, I'm not tying them. So I don't like tying so much. So there's one. Up. You take another one. You do the same for the other side. It's always good to have an assistant to do this, but if you're at home alone, you can do it on your own, no problems. So like that, again, not fully half folded, just kind of 3/4. So now you put it on this way, and we need one more. So far we have 2, we need one more for this side. Usually 3 pieces of paper is plenty for the simple wrap. Okay. It's a bit fiddly, but it will be nice at the end. Okay. And then the last bit, it's for the bottom. So you do the same thing. You take your paper and you fold it the opposite way. Like that. And then you go over it. Up. Wrap it around. And that's if you want to cover all your stems. You don't have to. Some people like to leave the stems out. But this is a simple wrapping which we use at the shop for quick bouquets. And you saw without any fastener. I didn't use any ties, any tape, any elastic band, nothing. So ribbon, so a little bit tricky. If you have help, if you have your kids that can help you at home, or a friend, or anyone else, it would be a little bit easier. But we do this a lot during the day, so we're kind of used to it. So that's it. There's your ribbon, and we always put a branded ribbon as well for Plaisir. Under it. Now the paper, you don't have to have a florist paper. You can even use craft paper. That would be actually really nice. It's quite the fashion to use brown craft paper. You can find that at any of your craft stores. You can use newspaper. You can use, what else can you use? Just cellophane. So you don't have to have the paper that I'm using, but it's kind of nice when it complements the color of the flowers. And that's it. Cute little bouquet of peonies and roses with some grayish toned foliage for someone special. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, if you learned something new, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. See you next week. Bye-bye.